Hi, good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Yeah, Kizan also. Um, Sitran emoji no shura. Okay. Kizan also feedback la. Yeah. Uh, all right. This is probably would be the last class for the PPT sharing. Yeah. From tomorrow onwards, we can go by the whiteboard, right? Since many of you have faced issues with going through the way I'm teaching at the moment. Okay. All right. Sorry that I missed question number 11 and 12 in the exercise, but we'll try to cover up in this today's session. All right. So the question 11, number 11 says that choose the correct option from the following. Okay. So it's a sort of MCQ or multiple choice question. And the question is which part of the plant takes in carbon dioxide from the air for photosynthesis? So we have studied many parts of flower or a plant, such as stem, root, leaf, fruit, flower. So the question is which part of the flower takes in carbon dioxide from the air? That means like it inhales from the air, like we do. We inhale oxygen from the air, and plant takes in carbon dioxide from the air through which part? So the option one is root hair. So this is a typical root. The root hair refers to this tiny hair. This is a magnified as a larger portion. So root hair lana also sawa kachi kana the puchu the on the lower chana shu the the root hair ko root hair ki kare carbon dioxide nam I think ko resa ya and the ganyo the karsha the stomata resha stomata what do you mean by stomata is this stomata is a small pores or openings present on the surface of the leaf ya loma korang kachi ya kanga kare ibung kachi ya ini kuni kare carbon dioxide into the uyunga ini kuni kare carbon dioxide yamato go resa ya sumba the leaf veins. So this is a typical leaf ya loma jita leaf vein lana tin matsadwa leaf kajita na tsale da dilo halo on the la go resa ya this is actually through which the water get transported up and down or food can be transported up and down. Here, the fourth option is petal. Petal la origina also lo metodoa method. So the flower's outer part, the colormost the rose metogaji. So this is a green part. This is called sepal, and the outer part is the red. The red petal is usually the most colored part of the flower. Yeah. Meto nanglo la yena part this is she must essentially sepal mangju jambu tara petal las go petal mangju kar chunda yakshu medana chunda yakshu mangju kare petal kare the yaku yu kimsin karla na the reason why it is the most colorful part of the flower is that it helps in attracting a lot of insects or flies towards the flower, right? And the bees will take away their seeds with them. Right? They're like, oh, that flower is so beautiful. I want to check how nectar, how good the nectar is there, like that purpose. So cookie carbon dioxide thing re, pigeon thing marwa. Also tangwa shiura, leaf veins ki thing re marwa. And sawa the thing I don't think ma sawa ka thing gore chu thing ora. So what do so stomata lasa. So the correct answer is stomata, right? Okay. That I hope this is clear, right? So much I love you. The chivatama the chungi chedwa and chungi things kalita same rita. Choose the correct options from the following. Yeah. So even this is the MCQ one. So the question is: plant take carbon dioxide from the atmosphere mainly through there. This is the same question but in a different format. Okay. Plant na sishinga take carbon dioxide. Yeah. Korabka mudula oxygen from the carbon dioxide from the atmosphere mainly through the carbon is a connecting is a now sishinga part sawa root stem tompo flowers meteor leaves loma so is a ganga is the original the plants take in carbon dioxide through stomata and the stomata is present on the surface of leaf so that means this is the answer yeah simple right okay so that's basically cover up the exercise of the chapter 1 we'll try to move on to a little bit introduction for the chapter number 2 yeah. And from tomorrow onwards, I'll try to use whiteboard as a teaching material rather than going with the PPT presentation. And yeah, and now this is related to the chapter 2. In chapter 1, we talked about nutrition in animals, plants. Sorry, yeah, how plants make their own food and also eat insects and other parasitic food for their food or nutrition. Yeah, into chapter tampuna ya kare zishin go jokora to kala ra dang ka kala sui dang che dinashin busa ni kala ra dang kola di shia madura. So in chapter 2 we'll talk about nutrition in animals ya zishin nalo la kare kala ra dang ko to kala ra dang che kala ra dang ni shin kala sa dang ga ji kashi kashi zishin sa ni kashi sha sa ni ya andi gara na shi ta se kala sa sin jila 토나로 슈당 걸어야 어디 걸으시 다시 배샤워르시나 let's take an example of a spider right the diet of a spider consists of not of flesh spider 든 저기 심진 사기 요마더라 심진 가서나 타그지고 just same similar case with mosquitoes right so they are in a way carnivores but they don't rely on flesh. They the spiders, if you see near a spider web, there will be a lot of insect body, flies body will be left out, but they all will be dried up, yeah. 그래서 그 동다같이 창점 따버리시나. 부피만 우통 오더 믹시 장마로야. 야 고소가를 삼 빡빡으로 더 로고를 하더야. 더 로고는 믹시 되면 돼. 가진 나오시나 스파이더는 가지고 오는 고지가래 뒤집어라 무든지 내봤으니야 스파이더 코란줄에 두고요라 두디에 불을 또시라 부수분 기라 한 부디가 잡아터네야 잡아터야 한 뒤지고 마시지 잡아터 진짜 두디 나눠 수부 나눠라 원포상 어디 가래 슈니 가래 차가 비드야죠 한데 내가 스파이더를 가지려나 5 둥그래야 so that is a little creepy at this chinansa weird but spider man sama chunjura so ngozo jira hago mara so only one way of more of nutrition ra koranzo kalasa danga chi do dang chi ro so we're going to see more like this in upcoming chapter chapter yeah okay so starting with what do animals eat so you can see animals means there are plenty or like should I say plethora 당연하다 장면을 실나 이도 보여주라 아니甚至 망부페 사 통보더라 nearly species 사 망부페 통보더라 so 달라 페이지 하셔도 vulture do 아니 supposed hyena do 파파에서 리파고죠 elephant giraffe lioness cheetah rhino and chu 페이지 this 하고요 so some animals like what do they eat so take the case of an elephant they are herbivores so they rely on plant diet yeah so kala khalisa orlaoshna the pezi resun sudorshna langche do shawarshna langche gonzo zishin gaji dewa yo kala mixe shindori da tsari so yamena zishin is lomari to say go ra they are not giraffe yeah same ra okay the original was a lion is lana lion kimela ko dra they are not cheetah do and kono so the color if we go by their diet they are mostly, majority of their diet are uh, flesh based. They eat other animals. That is, also the same thing okay, and even zebra is a herbivore, and hyena and vultures are carnivores. So vulture is more of a this one saprotrope, or should I say, or more of a they don't they don't eat fresh meat like lioness or cheetah. Kuzukare lioness or cheetah kuzukare Quran do la simjin season lam shi chik tak jangu chik suboro sa go while in take the case of vultures, they can eat, dead animals, long one, yeah, dead animals, chicken. And you wish that you should, the side, yeah. It is funny, this one. They are actually known as, because on chapter alliances, yeah, they are known as natural cleaner later. They're a cleaner of the environment. Treat the lotion stuff. All right, this is better now. Okay, so the chapter two, the name of the chapter is nutrition in animals. So this is an example of a cow, and as you can see, I'm not sure this will be in your textbook, but this is an old one. As you see, the cow is chewing the grass, and it has its own organs in its body, in her body, like we do. It has stomach, liver, or intestine, etc., etc. We'll try to go down. And hopefully, I think there will be more of this kind of description in the below chapter. This is another animal, but it's a very microscopic. Yeah, we can't see it through your naked eye. We have to use microscope and look at the blue particle. It's a food particle. See, the thing is that it's called amoeba, the thing, and it doesn't have its own mouth as per se. We have our mouth to help chew the food. Whereas in the case of amoeba, it engulfs the food, and it goes in. As you see, it goes in, and the food vacuums. It gets digestion, and the leftover parts are just thrown out. So then you go to engage pure dish jaura. Munzu di kare peje di part di some lokti nimba ni ra ransu lokti ne ina hamas ra but tinni ju mudra munzu de na tanya la sa kala se nutrition de ya kala sa chi ku me chi kala khande sa wo de ya and subuna la sa sanji la khare cha wo ro de la ya ko dra ta pe sha orshana de paju tu shona paju sa sai do sa sa de na ko ron kare po na do po ne ya inkyumo la do bajula pije mozula poale re stomach pije chi mo shibera module ya bajula sumshi si juyur dra kozo na do dai manda jira sumshi su de go de kozo khare keche ya boina na stomach tamu khare ta zamang bu sai ro jo 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 sa po tamu na shayar dra zamang wo an go da na lira po tamu de tong sa sama su ya kana le je kana ya mo ya bu sara ya bu shurjura dina ma next possible da ru de 근데 거리야 보려나 답변이 바주로시나 고마 담에 심진이죠. 담에 심진이 그것도 무슨 거래 신나기만은 가짜사도 빼냐가 차오라 돔로다 담생도 소리하려오시나 사려오신 그들은 진짜 요새에도 근데 the trick pictures 칼람시 산이다 되는 파주를 아니 에디네이션 와서 디드는 이와들 가래 아미바 라오레 아미바 디 가래 peche protozoa tadi re down de gar simbu na shi the bacteria nang shi jire the bacteria da pura mare ya pe thamu ta kira mi ki thong ma kira di thong ai to kare also microscope ko ra ya tadi kare da kusu khala sa dang kare da konsul mixi ki kha lakpa dong ba re te mer da ya kusu din la khala le os lam si kuran su kiya ko go ru su ni ya di ko na chang ma ya di khajab she jo khajab ne khala da nang lo zu ra nang lo zu shoot ni ma ajela kar ingested waste data. Tadi kare khala sunjit ta modu chapkang lero. Chapkang ma tang shida modu na shireya. Tadi the dish sawa nzu kuzo ka uchira but modu peche wala ya. The things sabro yo sing dingim dong the part do ta video do ta ta ro chi sing dra. Okay, the chapter thambo jingi page thambo load the page thambo module okay. Just try to catch up. Yeah, I'll read it. Plants make their food by the process of photosynthesis. As we all know that plants make their food by a process called photosynthesis, right? But animals cannot make their food themselves. As simple as that. Animals get their food from plants, right? Take the case of a deer. The deer gets food from the plants directly, okay? And food animals get their food from plants. Some animals eat plant directly. So take the case of a deer. Yeah. Tadi kalau na tahu ni kuni mah decision ya. Plants decision korang tu kita mesti kalau satu gure anti kecewa dia menglah ada photosynthesis ya. Tadi ni me kali di kita kan sih je ni me kali jinan ya. Tanga dia bashari mendera. And 지시 animals 지시 심진의 조건에서 그런 점에 칼라스 두메르샤 온신의 가래 지신 심진의 가래 지신을 라레고 레사야 야 some animals eat plants directly 지신 심진 가시기 진 태가 사고 베샤오스는 샤워디야 샤워 예면은 먼저 봐주라네 이거더라 while some animals eat plant eating animals 요한다 la pesha shede tamsin roshina ko kare zishin sanye ji saura andi yune kara ore supula ko en ko da chu la ora odiran la ordra the animals get okay some animals eat plants directly while some animals eat plant eating animals which okay. Thus animals get their food from plants either directly thega ra or indirectly the yune ra 먼저야 저 거래 지신의 래 컬러 지신의 래 컬러라고라 심지 먼저 삼아 심진다 어디 태가 지신의 라세리 야메나 거래 디 유니라 라세야 indirectly okay so all organisms require food for survival and growth later 아니 거래 organism은 다 킹이 수네 소셜 유니식이요 그래서 삼아 거래 food for survival and growth later 살롱 체다야 기빌 체 정말 거래 kalagure lasya requirements of nutrients tadimida tadini chumora di manzo nutrition gajiya manzo nutrition gajiya ta nutrient gajiya manzo gaji definition yawoda da sin shawda requirement of nutrients mode of intake of food and its utilization in body are collectively known as nutrition yeah. So 먼저 chapter 당보 민가는 nutrition in animals 와. So 오늘 그 시간에 저는 nutrition 가지에 특히 가지고 requirement of nutrients 야. 수분을 구해 nutrients 디냠도야. mode of intake 야. 칼라 사방이야. 에면 수분을 라당 지으라. 페샤워라잖아. 거기 칼라 사당 가자. 지신 태가세도 원시가 본주를 가래 발비워 나오라. whereas 거기 가래 Shambhala tini, simji shambhala solving kala sawar on the kane water. More to intake of food kala ratang la de la water and its utilization in body are collectively known as utilization na kala sazinj la subu nangdo ya kala ma chantang jura ya tona kala shudang jura on de kola kala de sangma domine kala nutrition in animals nutrition na do more kala nutrient kari kodo requirement of nutrients ya tene je kala sadang che kala sajin de subun shudang do de chik de la kare nutrition na odara I think this is the best I can try to define it in Tibetan word yeah. So nutrition here refers to the kind of nutrients our body needs or any animals and the way they eat or the type of food they eat. It can be a plant or a flesh, right? And it's utilizing the way how the foods are being digested in our body. It's called utilization. This the total word defines the term nutrition. Was best of luck with that then. Okay. And this is a very good example. See, this refers to sun, symbolize sun. Sun is known as the ultimate source of energy, and from which uh, from which the plant derives its energy from. Right? Nimani also correct. Teaching the boy the new solar energy. See here, this is a very nice one. Just try to guess, right? What this says. So it's a strange thing that this, I think, the dung beetle, an animal called dung beetle. If a dung beetle goes in a fight with a lion, who do you think you will win? You know, 당신 지다야, takana tita, chamanga chamala, sope puju the beetle and ya. Who is in a suit of the obviously lion will win. Right? But the thing is that when lion dies, or as any living thing dies after a certain period, um, the beetle is a decomposer, like a vulture who feeds on death and decay, like in a mushroom. It's a separated way. So the beetle will eat, or should I say, eats its body. This is just represent. Beetle kurang ada munishna ini sayuna hamasa. Tanya tas di basin street dara. Beetle mina bushin bayura, bushin bayamna the sini shabadu du kudu chunga sama kare kamsin su. Tong tu jodoh ya untuk buru monggo sagora, but buru nanti kalau sagora, itu sesuatu jela mungkin suku di kara busa juga. So in any way, yeah, tahu ni itu rally lo, kata bisnis juga, okay. So tanah coba tangbo di wall di part charge dia, ta. You have studied in class 6 that food consists of many components. Try to recall and list them below. Yeah. So kalau korang nak yang sesuatu sesuatu, orang tu cuci itu juga na ya. Tadi basic research na untuk kare carbohydrate, protein, vitamins percaya. Kecingga susingora. Tadi kira saja, pas yang guni je. Untuk kalau ni kare red korle ya, latino latino. Tadi na untuk kare carbohydrate, protein, vitamins, minerals, and water, dietary fibers. Okay. The components of food such as carbohydrate are complex substances. Yeah. Complex na ta chumbure lang. Yeah, carbohydrate ya, chilang chumbusa. Okay. These complex substances cannot be utilized as such. Tang also di chumbula na injimenya di chumbula na ada ini kisah nama ada. Di naulo la ta nyoksin tahu ya carbohydrate less na tu. Carbohydrate, mineral, protein mampu jauh. Tapi na carbohydrate pejin shower cina ta. Untuk kalau saya pesan carbohydrate pada rawat kita tu jauh tu. Untuk pada J tinggi rawat. Okay. Untuk satu carbohydrate mat tumbutan ya. Tumbutan macam apa? Okay, kita sudah kalau saya sendiri tuan nak juga nanti. Kalau sendiri tuan nak tu macam, ni sifat harus sekolah. Kawan sendiri, maksud tuan nak tu dah digestion ni dah. What is digestion? Digestion tu apa? Maksud kalau so yes dah, yang momo saya, yang maksud tuan nak tu, ni dia mat tu so jadi orang kalau cuma tangguh. Yeah, it is making the food even smaller. And kadang smaller kan tuan nak tu. Tuan nak it has to go even another process that through acid to tura. The food is being observed. And for that to happen, the food has to be very tiny, a micro level. Yeah. Manzu kare subulu go chu diwa ta gumana tengura. Gumana tiena gar kala pechamugo. Yeah, pechamugo bra. So ocean ka tambo on the solar shuchu. You need to all of shooting. So here the same example is that this complex substance and complex not the piece you also saw the patient did with some of the complex and how much backgrounds imagine share the how much to do also the culture chuni kazu or be chota karna hai and the chuni suda. Chuni susan chela kata the mardu synthesis mardu and to one a goni chunta and chela gimot in the correct. Like that in that manner. Okay. If you're not complex na this new things how mangpushi mangu to ya mangu to do some okay. It is simpler na kadi tak juju ya kor tak juju kor juju the ne kare juju te kare ni chung chung do anjala hai on the subuki ya kala ra and then The these yeah, but the components of food such as carbohydrate, essential carbohydrate are complex substances. That is no sense how these complex substances cannot be utilized as such. Don't the doctor go you na mo subuki ya ni ma chui lin thu mata. Dina fa ni chui yer da ya ni chui yer ya kon sama ya na nyam di doctor shin de de ra. Okay. This ana mo subu lin ma ta di ka di thende ka chung di sun ma chao da pata pata ma chao. Mo ya shekara ya shekara emena koram ya koram. Koram da koram doctor da koram doctor chere ta na ngamu dua ya साधु को तो हो रहा साधु मरा यार इसको और छोटा करके चीज हो रहा and this हो रहा like that yeah so they are broken down into simpler substance उसको और छोटा कर सकते हैं लगा the breakdown of complex component and the breakdown of complex component of food into simpler substance is called digestion yeah the digestion la और सुना यार तो digestion best सुना खाना शुरू तो हो रहा breakdown है ना और कुछ छोटा करते हैं ना और भी छोटा करते हैं break down complex sub components of food into simpler yeah तो doctor दिखा रहे तो doctor रा तो वो example kan dictate ना that person that okay let's take the case of this cheese okay cheese अधिक करे carbohydrate complex molecules हो गया doctor रा तो मुझे digestion का बिगड़ने ने the क्यों था अभी इस दिपाक पर ना this sumas lamasa रा अभी दी थी दी क्यों था पर दी पर कितना ये मसला मसा उसको छोटा छोटा कर दिया वो सुबह energy नहीं हो रहा see the complex ना big hard to digest या खाला शुरू लगा हुआ रहा digest चाहता सी है तो कैसे ना मुझे कोरम में रहा कोरम तो रहा मुझे जेले दाव जिन नमून ये दा part या वो सातु बुरे सातु मारा मुझे चीज टांग होगा लेकिन एक simple substance smaller and easier to digest या जैसे खाला शुरू digest means सुबह ना खाला शुरू the process ला कराए digestion okay oh so digestion refers to the breakdown, yeah, or making the food even smaller by breaking it down or making it smaller. Yeah. Here in the stomach, there are many acids which helps to break the food even smaller. From a complex means it's a very complex bacteria, structured bacteria into a simpler substance. Yes. Okay, that is pretty much. I hope you have wrapped around a little bit of the topic, but kind of the this kakbo that Zimbabwe, and then online and since you're watching on your own time, pause the video on the middle yeah. The video this post series that mount yeah. The company just must not get done yeah. And you know, top na welcome and you know, so the watch video but in this day that you learn. Have a nice day.